So apparently everyone is now getting spied on by the Israelis. Presumably as well as GCHQ, the NSA, and the CIA, and the FBI. It just goes on and on.
Let alone the COVID track and trace apps and all of the other things that we're doing to spy on people now.
Yeah, so here's the article. This is
the latest one.
Reporting. So the use of spyware developed by the Israeli surveillance group, NSO, has sparked political furore after allegations emerged that it was abused by authoritarian regimes to target activists, politicians, and journalists.
So everyone. What's not an authoritarian regime at this point?
I'm a bit lost for words on this because it's kind of like, well, we in the West have nothing to say about this, do we?
No.
Like, we have no stick to beat them with and be like, don't you know spying on your population's bad?
Don't you know that confining your population to their own homes for no reason is bad?
Don't want to spy on people, do you? That would be awful.
You're not going to create a two-tiered system where some people get certain access to privileges and goods that others don't, purely based on, the papers that you're going to issue to them.
So it continues in here. The tool, which allows operators to extract messages, photos, and emails, record calls, and secretly activates microphones. The NSA literally make this.
They do all of these things. There's a reason, right? There was a famous photo of Mark Zuckerberg that went around because it was him and his personal laptop. And on his personal laptop, he had a piece of tape covering his camera. And it's like, right.
Wonder why. Should also probably bash the inbuilt microphone.
Oh, he's probably disabled it.
I actually don't have one on mine, so that's... Anyway, the device, the tool, was found to have been used against political figures, including the Mexican president, senior Indian politicians, and American political activists. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing on me. I'm just sort of looking at this endlessly, just being like, well, the NSA's probably already got everything.
Yeah.
And probably released it as well. So, I don't know why this became such a big story, personally. I mean, yeah, bad, spying bad, but... Yeah.
I get the feeling it's because there is a sizable contingent of left-wing activists that really hate Israel.
Yeah, probably that. So they say the Pegasus software, which the company insists is sold only to carefully vetted government clients. Yeah, no, you're either in... This is the Sir Humphrey situation. Look, you're either in the business of selling arms or you're not.
Yeah.
And if you sell them, they will end up with the money with people who have the cash to buy them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the people who have done this are good guys. I'm just saying it's not surprising and everyone does it.
No, it's the example in Yes Minister is the red terrorists in Italy who have got a hold of British bombs. And it's like, well, yeah, if we sell bombs on the open market, they're going to end up with red terrorists. It's just a fact of life. Anyway, so it's for use against criminals and terrorists, was found to have been employed against at least 50,000 individual phone numbers following the leaks around this information. The software was found to have targeted politicians, heads of state, business executives, activists, several Arab royal family members, more than 180 journalists. Oh, too bad. Were also found to be on the list, former organisations, including CNN, the New York Times, and Al Jazeera.
I really hope Piers Morgan is one of the people who's screaming about this. You remember the hacking the dead girl's phone,
Yeah.
Piers Morgan? I really hope he was one of them.
I can't believe they would hack my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, Can't believe it, Piers.
That's why I'm very not excited about this, where I'm just sort of like, couldn't happen to a bunch of people, could it?
It's like standing in the middle of the ocean and complaining about it raining. It's like, well, I mean, yeah.
So, additionally, the software targeted figures including 50 people close to the Mexican president, Spanish name, such as his wife and children, aides and his doctor. I don't know why they're censoring his kids, but all right. So, some guy who's the most prominent rival of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the American daughter of the imprisoned Rwandan activist who inspired the film Hotel Rwanda, the wife of a murdered US-backed Saudi critic and journalist Kamal Khashoggi, a London-based lawyer who has taken on numerous high-profile human rights cases, and a Mexican journalist who was shot dead in a car wash in March 2017. Again, I don't really know what to say. It's sort of like, well, there's no real pattern there. I mean, they're all powerful people, sure.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like, well, the powerful have been spying on the plebs for a long-ass time.
Yes. And one another. I mean, it's hardly that international espionage has been invented by Israel suddenly. And everyone's like, oh my God, they're spying. I mean, the Americans spied on the Germans. The CIA set up...
Angela Merkel's phone was literally tapped by the
literally
NSA.
tapped, yeah. The American embassy in Berlin, I think it was literally a CIA hub where they spied on Merkel and various other world leaders. It's like, no, Israel's doing it as well. Everyone's doing it. This is what they do. What did you expect was going to happen?
The only thing I'm kind of sad about is it didn't go further. Like, I'd love to have Biden's email on here and all that as well. Because why not?
We've got Hunter Biden's emails, if that helps. But, I mean, we can't put those on social media because Twitter will literally deplatform them.
I'd love if someone did actually get hold of Biden's documents and he knows about all of his son's exploits and is just like based or something. It's like, that's his response.
Well, he did call him the smartest man he knows.
Well, I suppose that is the
Because politicians lie.
Yeah. So they end this with so far the NSO group has denied any wrongdoing and labelled the revelations a false report full of wrong assumptions and uncorroborated theories, while maintaining that human rights are more important to us than money.
Listen, right, there's one thing saying, well, look, yeah, okay, we were spying on everyone, fair enough, but don't lie to my face.
Well,
Like,
come on.
I don't believe any government is going to, or any private group or anything like that is going to say that. Like, and even if they say it, I don't believe them. Like,
Their entire business is hacking people's phones.
yeah, human rights are more important to us than money, but we are in the business of hacking your phone and removing your privacy.
Come on, just say you didn't do it. That would have been enough. But yeah, this has been a huge story. Like I've seen, especially progressive outlets, massively interested in this, and I
Weirdly
struggle to find out
disproportionately
why.
interested in this. I
Yeah.
mean, I bet the Chinese government's doing exactly the same sort of thing. I bet the Iranians are doing it to the extent that they're capable of it. But when Israel does it, now it's a problem.
Well, that's the thing in my mind. Like again, bad. I mean, I don't like when the US does it. I don't like when GCHQ does it. But
And I've got no particular love of Israel. I don't really care about Israel.
yeah, but I have to wonder: is this sort of just the revelations to Snowden's leaks, in which he just said, "Yeah, they're spying on you, they're breaking the law," and what happened really?
Well, I mean, he's still in Russia because of this.
Yeah, he's not hailed as a hero.
No.
I mean, I'm quite disappointed in Trump for that one.
Yeah.
Certainly there. So,
Same with
Julian
Assange, obviously.
But what's interesting for me, apart from this, is just the lackluster response. I mean, especially for myself, but I think globally as well, where it's just like everyone spies on you.
Listen, my own government spies on me.
It's just part of the internet now.
Like, I'm not allowed to leave the country unless it's under very strict conditions or I get a massive
moment, yeah.
fine. You know, like...
Where's your travelling license? It's
Yeah,
$5,000.
It's unreal. Oh no, they've been spying on world leaders. Oh, good. It's not me. Someone in the world is not spying on me, and it's Israel. Like amazing.
They're spying on the Mexican president. Oh, it's not me for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
at least.
exactly. Israel knows less about me than my own government does. Brilliant. Good to know. Absurd.